breach, though? When? Is the core safe? You must stand your ground. Stop them! The Allies attacked the Commence nuclear reactor.
I'm on my way.
No, it's too important. You go. They shut off the coolant systems. The core will soon go critical. You must get inside the reactor and get the coolant towers back online.
Hello, this is Dr. J, back with some more Let's Play Command & Conquer Red Alert, and we need to restart because the Allies just detonated fuel drums that badly damaged our units. Perhaps we'll be able to lure them around and return the favor. So that may be the start of Commander Kukov's hatred for us, as Nadia pretty much just suggested that he is worthless compared to us. He can't be very happy about that. Alright, so pretty action-packed start to the mission. You need to move fast in order to not get incinerated by the fuel drums that the Allies detonate. And then you need to lure them down the adjoining corridor and do to them what they tried to do to you. Detonate those fuel drums and incinerate the lot of them. This little squad of 4 rifle infantry is probably not going to be enough to get the mission done, so we're going to need to search for reinforcements or something. These dogs might be useful once we destroy this pillbox. The Allies have activated the security systems and turned them against us. So that's why there's a variety of blue defenses scattered about the place. Soviets don't have medics because they don't give a crap about their men, so there's going to be no healing for us. Alright, we have freed the dogs. Man, that is a legion of dogs. I know that Tanya is going to be waiting in the center area, and we're probably going to want the Dog Legion to take her out. Dog Legion might also prove useful in other areas, but we want to leave enough of them for taking care of Tanya. Oh, looks like we can just detonate some fuel drums to clear out this area. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I stand corrected. Go, go, go! Okay, they are absolutely murdering our dogs. Okay, looks like in the process of all that, we activated the computer and destroyed this flame turret. Hopefully we have enough dogs left for the anti-Tanya operation. Let's check our briefing again. Now, it's infiltrated one of our nuclear reactors, tampered with the core so the meltdown is imminent within 30 minutes. Enter the base, find any remaining technicians. Okay, we need to free technicians, guide them to the 4 coolant stations so that they can activate them. So our regular troops are not going to be able to do it. We need technicians. Okay, glad I read the briefing. By technicians, they mean engineers. That's not the same thing. But that's okay, we can figure out what they mean.
Yes, sir. Very well. Reporting. Agreed. Awaiting orders. Report affirmative.
Whew, okay, we took a little damage, but we made it out okay. I think up here is the central area where Tanya, yes, is lying in wait for us. We will conclude this mission by quote-unquote killing Tanya, but we'll see him, good lord, we'll see her again in many of the expansion missions. Resolve that little discrepancy however you like. Maybe she wasn't really killed here, she was just badly injured. And then maybe we captured her and then the Allies bust her out later. You know, a little bit of campaign crossover. That's one reasonable interpretation. Maybe the Tanya unit is just a stand-in for multiple different commandos. You know, square that circle however you please. The Allies are trying to pull off that trick quite a lot, aren't they? But we're wise to them. Come on, dogs, kill that man. Okay, he managed to get another dog or 2. We are running lowish on dogs. We might want to conserve what dogs remain. Okay, good. Now we do not want to detonate those field drums because we'll kill our own engineers. Alright, now back to the coolant stations. I think we can speed things up here. There don't appear to be any more obstacles waiting for us.
Very well.
I like the layout of this map because it's very logical. What the heck was that explosion? I have no idea what that was. Guess there's a little southern area here we haven't investigated.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Why don't we head down that way with
Reporting.
4 troops left and 5 dogs, I think?
Affirmative.
See what's down here. Hopefully we won't all get slaughtered. In fact, let's be lame and make a scum save before we investigate this. But yeah, it's a very logical layout. It's almost symmetrical, and you've got the 4 coolant stations gathered around the central core. Yeah, by standards of, you know, like video game dungeony areas, the layout makes an awful lot of sense.
At once. Agreed. Agreed.
Sorry, Ava, didn't mean to talk over you. Control center deactivated is what he said.
Acknowledged.
Okay, there's absolutely nothing down here.
Yes, sir. At once.
Actually, we might not need the dogs. We might summon some flame turrets that will destroy Tanya for us, now that I am remembering. I think we already activated this and that's what destroyed this flame turret here, but we'll see if putting an engineer there does anything. Absolutely nothing, as expected.
Control center deactivated. Control center deactivated.
Okay, use... Okay, yeah, that does happen. And Tanya will try to blow them up, but they respawn infinitely, and then she dies.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Okay, so we didn't need the dogs after all.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Get the engineers to the main terminal. We'll shut down the core and it'll be well done to us. Short little mission, but as always, I do enjoy those interior missions.
Deactivated.
I
Mission
wonder what that little detached room there is. How mysterious.
Control rod withdrawn. Meltdown averted. Have a nice day.
I have it on good authority that all the Russian in this game is ridiculously broken Pigeon Russian. I wouldn't know. I don't speak a word of Russian except for niet and da. I think that's literally it. I'm sure it's good fun for the Russian speakers out there how ridiculously terrible the Russian in the game is. Kind of our equivalent of English, I suppose. 2 variants again. Once again, I don't know which one to pick. Unlike the previous branch, where I actually did have a preference and I picked the wrong one, I don't think I even have a preference for this mission. Let's go right again, or east, rather.
I promised you Berlin, Joseph. Did you doubt me?
If I did, I would kill you.
How better to show you my love and to give you a city for your birthday?
I could think of a few possibilities. Yeah. What?
Some things you are not cleared to see. Come, we are late for the briefing.
What is so important you interrupt a private briefing, Gradenko? Oh, you waste our time with magic shows?
This is Elba Island. Reconnaissance detected an Allied transport landing. Our agents went there, saw this, shot the videotape, and then nothing. It hadn't moved. We would have caught them. It simply disappeared.
Show me again. It's impossible. Whole units. I must know what can do this, Nadia. If it is a weapon, I must have it.
It could prove a formidable companion to our Iron Curtain project.
Iron Curtain?
You don't need to know about this, Comrade Kukov. Do we control Elba Island?
The area's resistance continues to offer the Allies support, but we have been dealing with these...
No excuses, comrade. We need that island. No, Gradenko. You stay. Send the captain to handle this.
Use our subs to keep more Allied units from landing and eliminate our enemies from the island.
It certainly seems that we are earning the trust of our superiors and the jealousy of our peers. Question: why does Stalin have a security camera in his bedroom? And what kind of creeper is Kukov that he was watching that video? Also, we start the mission under attack by rebel forces. There's a combination of actual Allied forces and what are basically guerrilla fighters or resistance fighters that we have to deal with on this island. And as soon as we build barracks, the resistance forces that are attacking our base immediately flee, which is probably the smart thing to do. Because if they didn't, the next thing we'd do is put up a couple of flame towers and incinerate them all. Fun little start to the mission. Transport arrives and unloads a squad of rifle infantry. How pathetic. Still better than nothing. They can at least serve as a stumbling block to any attacking forces. Oh, and now we get some more infantry. Also, we can use these guys as more scouts. Ah, we finally have access to advanced power plants. Useful. Oh, we're getting plenty of reinforcements. This time by paradrop. You all know the routine by now. Next, it's time to put up another refinery. Well, it looks like there's an attack force coming to say hi. We will greet them in the traditional Soviet manner, with fire and bullets. What is this, tag team? Someone just kill him. How can you guys fail to outrun and kill a rocket soldier? There you go. See, you can do it if you try. Another squad of guerrilla fighters coming in to get slaughtered. These guys are doing a crazy dance. Now it's the Allies' turn to boogie. It's not just the Soviets who have DDR on the mind. Alright. Might be worth our time to put up a couple flame towers. Get some static defenses going. So we're fighting on Elba Island. That was the site of Napoleon's exile, was it not? If I'm remembering that bit of history correctly. I've seen photographs of Elba Island. It is sort of a rocky, mountainous island, so while obviously this isn't going to be a fully accurate representation of the geography. It's not completely unreasonable. Okay, now let's get a war factory going. Rocket soldiers are pretty pathetic against infantry, such that our guy was able to waltz through 3 of them, though he is almost dead. Continue his scouting operation, and let's send a couple flame infantry to take care of these rocketeers.
Reporting. Affirmative.
I do like how there's actually 2 enemy factions on this map, the regular allies and the guerrilla fighters. Okay, they've got anti-vehicle mine layers running around putting down mines, it appears.
Construction complete.
Ready and waiting. Very well. Very well. Yes,
Oh, this guy's coming straight here. Maybe we can put a stop to his activities.
agreed. Yes, sir.
Okay, we got squished, but we are blowing up the mines. He's... Okay, we got squished again. Never mind.
Construction option.
Third door truck, radar dome. Okay, he's just gonna sit there. Strange lad.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Let's start scouting the seas with our submarines. We're on an island, so it will be completely surrounded by water, of course. Not something we can take advantage of in the main Soviet campaign, given that we only have
Complete.
anti-ship submarines. Aftermath does, as we mentioned, introduce sea-to-land missile subs, but
Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
we obviously don't get those in the main campaign. Oh, we can build Tesla coils now. Well, the enemy is going to have a hard time overrunning us with vehicles from this point forward then. Not that they've really shown much interest in attacking us yet, except for a couple small initial attacks.
Acknowledged.
Construction option.
Alright, let's get up another power plant then.
Building.
Maybe build 1 Tesla coil for the fun of it. That should keep us safe for the entirety of the mission. Oh, we can build concrete wall already. On the original CMC, it's forever before you can build concrete wall for some reason.
Building.
I don't think the tech center gives us anything useful yet.
Ready.
Waiting order.
One day it will give us mammoth tanks, and that will be a glorious day, but that day is not yet.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Oh,
Waiting order.
how rude.
Wait, agreed.
Go explain to them how rude they're being, please.
Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed. Of course.
This guy as well.
At once.
Lots of rudeness to go around, it seems.
Ready. Building. Construction
Okay.
complete. Building.
I hear one of my subs repeatedly surfacing and diving.
Acknowledged.
Silos needed, not enough tanks built.
Silos needed.
Shut up, Ava. God, that gets annoying.
Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Spike lane ready. Building. Construction complete.
Okay, that should do for base defense.
Select target. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Waiting order.
Seriously, Ava, shut up. Let's build another war factory then.
Silos needed.
Ah, God. I mean, it's good that we're getting money so fast,
Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
but that voiceover doesn't need to play every 2 seconds. It really doesn't.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Looks like I might want to defend this corner of the base too.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Waiting order.
Construction complete. Primary building selected.
Okay, I think just a regular power plant and then a flame tower here. And I think our base will be complete unless we decide we want a service depot. Which we might.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Though none of our tanks is damaged yet.
Vehicle reporting.
Our Tesla coil just took a pot shot at something. Maybe a ore truck.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Acknowledge.
Alright, let's start cranking out some V2s while we're at it.
Select target.
Waiting order.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Alright, let's find and destroy the gorilla base.
Reporting.
Building. On hold.
Comrade,
Building.
acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
The civilians obviously are hostile to us. Heck, the fittest and ablest of them are probably supplying the guerrilla forces. Church probably has supply crate under it. Surprisingly enough, no.
Select target. Reinforcements have arrived. Building.
Well, that's quite the cluster of units.
Unit ready. Building.
Alright, here's the guerrilla base.
Unit ready. Building.
It's not much of a base, so we'll take it out pretty easily. I think the war factory might even be fake. We'll know if it falls in like 2 shots. Yep, fake war factory. Construction yard likewise? Yes. So it's mostly just a fake base. The barracks is the only real production structure.
Silence needed.
Such a pathetic little base is obviously not going to be able to stand up to the Soviet army.
Select target. Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. No problem, sir.
Alright, let's gather for an assault on the main Allied base.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Little bug in this game, if bug is the right word. Some of the civilian buildings, their damaged graphic, instead of actually showing a damaged building, shows a building with its lights on, as though it's nighttime. Which, it's cool that they have that variation, but it's clearly not intended that when they get damaged, they turn their lights on. Perhaps at one point there was supposed to be some kind of day-night system, who knows why there are nighttime graphics for the civilian buildings.
Ready. Building.
Just a strange little detail. Oh, they're landing a transport here at this beach. That will be a mistake. Mine layer. What did you think that was going to accomplish? Get out of here. Another ore truck. It's an interesting map. It almost has a layout that I would expect more from a multiplayer map than a single-player mission. You know what I mean? I could totally picture fighting a multiplayer battle on a map like this. Alright. The assault continues as we clear the island of enemy resistance. I don't think that the Soviet army really needed its best commander, i.e. us, in order to do this. I think even that wannabe Kukov probably could have gotten this done. Maybe even Gridenko, although that's a little bit of a stretch, expecting Gridenko to accomplish anything. Oh, here comes the enemy navy. We'll take out the base and then we'll deal with them. We might want a sub-pen so we can start building submarines to deal with that. And we'll go ahead and try to bomb them, see if that does anything. I don't really expect it to. Well, They can take some hits, I guess. Man, those camo pillboxes are hard to see. It is possible, but very difficult to pick out those geometric lines. Oh, we already had a sub pen. Well, if we have two, we can build subs that much faster. Subs. Speaking of which, okay, those guys just sat there and took it. Easy win. Good to know my forces aren't the only ones that derp out like that sometimes. Am I getting hit by another camo pillbox? I can't see. Oh, Destroyer is coming to have words with us over our treatment of the naval yard. That is quite the defensive line there. That's a lot of turrets. They really chewed through my attacking force more than I thought they would, so credit to them. Okay, let's send out our fleet. Drop zone flare, probably showing where the Allies prepared a landing. Or no, or was... yeah, probably. Okay, looks like it's mop-up time. I think we can speed things up now. We'll lay out our submarines in a nice attack formation here. And get wrecked. Beautiful. And they're just sitting there taking it. That ore truck is still harvesting away. He just does his job. Doesn't matter to him how the war is going. What's that? Our whole base is destroyed? Well, as long as I'm still getting paid, I'm still going to harvest that ore. Let us educate him on his foolishness. And then destroy the scumboat. Alright, looks like it's time to finish off these destroyers here. Okay, they're also just going to sit there and take it. This is not the best of the Allied Navy, it seems. Not their finest. Okay, there's a mine layer sitting down there in the corner. Maybe that's the last enemy? We're about to find out. Technician popped out. The most dangerous of all opponents. Kill him quickly. Okay, we're not done. Oh, ore silos. Fair enough. Ore silos are tougher than you might expect. Though a V2 rocket makes pretty short work of them. Okay, I think that's the last Allied presence on the map now. This is a fun little mission. Okay, I was wrong again. Is there a camo pillbox or something? Oh, nope, it's this, this gunboat. This is going to be fun.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Always line up on an orthogonal axis to your target when you're attacking with subs.
Mission saved.
Then they'll go straight toward the sub if they respond at all, and they'll eat all the torpedoes right in the face. God dang it.
Silos.
It's so hard to finish this mission. What's left now?
Silos.
Shut up, Ava. Okay, another gunboat down there.
Reporting. Comrades, awaiting orders. Acknowledge.
Unit
Acknowledge.
Building.
Oh, the mop-up phase.
Orders.
A little tedious sometimes.
Building. Construction complete.
His death slowly approaches. Any other gunboats lurking around the edge of the map?
Awaiting orders. Acknowledge.
We can try to drop parabombs on him. I don't think we'll succeed, but it'll be fun to try.
Reporting.
Submarines are so freaking slow, man. Okay, here we go.
Waiting order. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Kill him. This better be the last thing now.
Mission saved. Mission accomplished.
Well done to us. The parabombs were actually useless and didn't accomplish much of anything. Nice thought, though. All right, well, that concludes Soviet missions 7 and 8. Up next, we're going to take another little side venture into one of the expansion missions. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then.